Hello my fellow collectors, welcome back to my channel. Nanny D here, back with a quick showcase of a custom figure that I received today, and this time it's Mel Gibson as William Wallace from the epic movie Braveheart. One of my favorite movies of all the times. Watched it countless times. It's really just one fantastic epic movie. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. Fantastic acting, great story, everything about this movie is just perfect. So, ever since I saw the movie, I wished for a 1/6 scale figure of the main character, William Wallace. And finally, a company took the challenge to make this William Wallace, and unfortunately I cannot tell you who that company is because they want to stay in the shadows because of license issues. They just don't want to be mentioned, which I respect. That's fine, but all you guys out there who are in the 1/6 scale game, you know who it is, and we are all aware of them. So, super happy to have finally a William Wallace Braveheart figure in my collection. Although I am basically happy with it, there are a few things which I have to mention, or I would like to mention, which I'm not so cool with. No major issues or something. I mean, overall it's a great figure and happy with everything, but still for the top dollars I paid, I think there are a few flaws and issues I would like to point out, just in case if the company is watching. Hello. You might pick up these little things and perhaps change it for future projects, because I really think these are little details that need to be adjusted. Alright? So, enough rambling, let's go straight into the figure. So, here we go. Let's give it a little more better natural light. Braveheart, ladies and gentlemen. And he's standing on a custom-made base, which I created to underline the beauty of this fantastic figure. See the head sculpt, definitely Mel Gibson, but looking at him I think something is slightly off. I don't know what it is. I think it's actually not even the sculpt or the paint job, because the sculpt and the paint job is really good. What I think it throws it a little off is I think he looks too young. I think in Braveheart he was somewhere in his mid-40s, I think, and this portrays more a younger Mel Gibson, like in his late 20s, early 30s, more like from the Mad Max or Lethal Weapon era. What I think happened here is the company just took the Lethal Weapon head sculpt and modified it into this one here, which is a cool idea, but as I said, now they captured a too young William Wallace. But nevertheless, it's still a great figure. It's obvious Mel Gibson, and I really like it. But it would have been great if they sculpted him a little bit more aged. The hair is very beautiful, very detailed. Fantastic sculpt, really flawless, absolutely amazing, love it. Let me check the profile, that's 100% Mel Gibson. But a little too young, in my opinion. I mean, from this angle like this, it's absolutely great. The entire outfit is very cool. You get these sculpted boots, which give him a nice sturdy stand, and you have here this skirt or kilt nicely weathered. And one of the highlights of this figure is definitely the leather upper body armor with all these little studs applied to it. It's fantastic custom works. This is really a 10 out of 10. Absolutely amazing. So nice. And they provide a little bag with some extra spare studs just in case if you lose some of them or if they come off. So this is really attention to details, ladies and gentlemen. But speaking of details, there is something that I'd like to mention here, which is a little bit of a disappointment. The figure, let me just show you, I think I just put it away, comes with hands that do not match actually the color of the body. Now let me show you here. These are the hands you get, and if you compare it to the skin color, they're way too pale and too grayish. You know, this is really disappointing because we are paying top dollars for high quality, high-end collectibles, and they don't have a quality control to check this and make sure that we get hands that are painted in the same color as the face and the body. To me, this is really unacceptable. I mean, you know, look at this. I don't know if the camera picks it up, but I can tell you it's really a completely different skin tone. I mean, this is almost gray, and it looks very, very awkward if you put them on. So I really think this should be considered for future projects, that this kind of glitch don't happen with a $600 figure, you know. I mean, at least we can expect for the top dollar, top quality. The figure comes on a knockoff TTM 20 body, I think, you know, the regular muscular body. It's good quality, you know, sturdy and stiff joints, so it has a perfect hold and serves the purpose. The sword is made of plastic. There is actually two versions of this figure. This one here you see is the regular version, but there is also a DX version that comes with additional head sculpts, which looks, by the way, like this. The screaming head with the war paint and blood spatters on. And you also get the calm face with the war paint on. And what's also included in the DX set is actually a leather strap that goes across his chest, which is basically the sheet that holds the sword on his back. And you also get a little round wooden shield. Now, this is also something I would like to mention here. I mean, the regular version, which costs, I think, $400, comes only with the sword and one head sculpt. Now, if you want to have this leather armor, you have to pay another $200, which is fine to me. That's okay. I mean, you know, that's a $600 figure the way you see it here. But I think for $600, they also could have included the leather strap, because that's just something that belongs to the figure to hold the sword. But if you want the leather strap with the, you know, regular version, you have to pay another $150, which I think is just way too much for just one simple leather strap. And also the shield, I think they should have included this in the regular version and make the DX version only difference that they have additional head sculpts, which I think justifies the difference then, because the head sculpts is the most expensive and costly part of a figure. But anyways, that's just my personal opinion. I think this should be put in consideration for future projects. Other than that, I'm really happy with the figure. Looks absolutely fantastic and great on display. So yeah, that's basically it. So thank you for watching. I hope this video was a little informative, and if you're a Mel Gibson diehard fan or a Braveheart fan, I highly recommend this figure. If you are not so much into Mel Gibson or Braveheart, I wouldn't recommend it, not for the money that you gotta put down on the table to get it. So yeah, see you around on the tube and have a good time. Bye bye.